Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed... And a header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Greenwood finding himself in space. Impressive jump! Oh, what has happened here? And another try! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Greenwood makes a move down the right. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Greenwood delivers the ball.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And that has left him in a heap. Lovely bit of skill. Eze! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. He has found the way through. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Look at the space here. And that's shooting chance! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do...
Chance, surely! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through. Nico Williams tries a cross. Incoming delivery. He leaps for it. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Marcó en el minuto 29 el dorsal 13. Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Silvestre. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Marcó en el minuto 33 el dorsal 27.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nico Williams does really well to win the ball there. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Oh, super ball. Williams. And that has sent him sprawling. Here comes the cross. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with.
And the shot! And he stuck it away! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Marcó en el minuto 43 el dorsal 4.
Marvel. And he cuts out the supply. And he's managed to get free. Van Nistelrooy.
Habrá 3
Gives it
minutos
back.
de descuento.
Pedri! Oh, crossbar! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Vinicius Junior clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Silvestre, nice looking ball. Eze does well to get it back. He's shifting through the gears here. Swing, bullish header! And no mistake. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter.
And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest.
Cambio de jugadores.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Played out wide. It's not... Oh no, what has happened here? Greenwood. Cross needs to be... Kudus! Oh, it's hit the post! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Hakimi. Looking for options for movement. Ball swung. Terrific effort! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Diawara. Kudus. He is through here. Flings in. Oh, it's a goal. But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Looking for a runner. Oh, what a ball! It's Vinicius. Great chance! Oh, good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vinicius Junior looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Van Nistelrooy. Knocks it out wide. So what can they make of this? Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Looking for the far post. Takes a shot! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pedri. Kudus. That has found him in acres of space. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Greenwood. And it's Hakimi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Not the most accurate pass. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in plenty of space here. He's going for goal! Eze, out of this world! A finish right from the top draw! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And yes, it's him again. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
En el minuto 80, el dorsal 12.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. That's good running with the ball. Eze, there he goes, motoring forward. And the shot! And a neat finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Marcó en el minuto 85 el dorsal 5.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Eze, oh, this is a very good run. Greenwood. A lot of... Can he finish? Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
El dorsal 10 será reemplazado por el dorsal 45.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's got away. He's had it taken off him.
6 minutos de descuento.
Eze, Carreras. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Marvel pinches it off him. Now he's got space here. Good ball, good take. He is through here. Getting up there. Oh, off the bar. Caught offside that time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that will be the final act. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How would you summarise what we've seen today, then?